Welcome, guys, gals, Randy's Den, and hopefully gonna show you a little bit of a trick here. Try not to blind you. Oh my gosh, there's nowhere to get on this board. But anyways, here is basically all we're looking at here is, oh, it's a new camera too, so we got that to mess with. Everything else going on, so shit falling, fumbling. Basically, all we have is one of these guys, these spotlight gimmicks. And I did have it, I'm gonna set that down. Did have it with the lens off. It was too hot, so now I have it with the lens on, grate over top. This is the timer. Woo! That's how much time since I have plugged this in. And I just want to pop a couple things to show you just how quite easy this is. But it's really easy to do with one hand on a camera and the other trying to pop things. But anyways, we will get through it as we always do. And let's see what's ready here. So it's about 3 minutes. It is the 4-inch bulb. I think this guy's ready. Yep. Still got just a little bit more to go. Oh, there he goes. He went flying somewhere. He's happy though. A big chip like this, it'll take a little bit longer. Usually you start smelling it. It did burn the board when I had the glass off. However, with the glass on, I seem to be getting a much better results. These are junk boards for me anyway. I'm just partsing them out and to mass produce, I guess you could call it, a bunch of components in that because I'm cheap. That's what I'm trying here, trying to save some money. So trying to make it quick and easy, and that way you ain't burning up solder, soldering iron, everything else. This is just a dumb little fork thing that I made. I got some better picking tools here. This one actually I seem to like the best. It's actually a pair of cheap, very cheap hog ring pliers. You put the ring inside the center, there's little catches it, and then you squeeze it and it locks it down. But these work pretty good. If the board, see, it just popped right out. Legs and all. I just pop that, and it still should heat to the point just a little bit longer. We're at 5 minutes now of total heat time, where these will almost fall out of the board as long as the legs ain't peened over like they do sometimes. With resistors are notorious for that. But yeah, you can actually, if you don't have the legs peened over in some of these, you can actually take the board out when it's ready and whack it right on the pan that I have, and components, half of them will fall right out sometimes. That's how I had it working. That was the old setup I had. That's what this is here, set up on my old projector. But they kept blowing the bulbs with the solder falling down on it and that. Even though I had a screen around it and everything, it still just cooked the bulbs. So this is just something simple for people that are like me, trying to salvage components and that. This one is about 5 minutes. I want to show you the other bulbs, because I know I do have some, and I was wondering if I needed to go with them. Now this is the 3-inch that can go down in there. This could actually take a double. It's just a single in there now. It has a double, but the one on the left side is empty of this. So as you can see, again, it's just a little, it's actually, I always call it a drywaller's lamp. They're the lamps that when you freaking touch the front glass, they burn the crap out of you. Them guys. Or if you get paint or drywall mud on them, that's all you smell is burnt remnants of drywall mud. So I don't need the resistors. I got a bunch of resistors, but the other components are nice. I got tons of these little capacitors too, but they're in the way. Try to get them. I try to save the board sometimes. Again, with both hands, then I got this. This is another creation of mine. to get in here. Actually, it works good for chips. Let's see if I can get it so you guys can see here. If I can see and not blind you and not blind myself. Alright, that one's not ready yet. Now, it's got to be getting close because it is starting to smoke. And usually, once it's smoking a little bit, then it's usually about ready. And that's at 7:45, almost 8 minutes now. And here's just a bottle opener I got for some of these pins that are, or chips that are hard to get under. Oh, there we go. Once you get under it, sometimes that one's not just quite ready yet. And that's it's a bigger component. I did take off all the bigger capacitors and that, just because sometimes they get quite hot. In fact, a lot of these little ones, you'll actually find when you grab them to pull them out, you squeeze them, all of a sudden you're squeezing the dielectric right out of the things. Oh, that board's hot. Let's see if this big one. Usually this works once you get the right temperature. It works really good for stuff like that big pin or chip right there, a microprocessor. Oh, it's so tough without two hands. And I gotta get a mounting setup for the new what the heck is this thing? Tablet my buddy's letting me use to try out my phone and just have. I think you guys know too many trials, tribulations with it. So try something new. But yeah, that's about it. We're at 9-10 minutes now. Let me pop a couple things out, see what I can do here to get this look a little better. Every time I lift that, it freaking shines right in the camera. It's gotta be about as annoying as can possibly be. See, pulled the leg right out of that one. That's alright. That's what the garbage is for. You can get. And a lot of these big header pins, if you get them in the center, see how you kind of get whiffs of smoke coming off of it? That's exactly about ready. When the chips are about ready to pop. Just can't get that one to hold it here, burning my knuckles. I'll try this one. How about here? And who knows what kind of solder this is. Actually, it's good. It's good solder. I desoldered the vacuum display on it. That was the first thing I got off of it, obviously. So that wouldn't be in the way. And that came off nice, actually. So it is good solder. It's not lead-free solder, crap solder. Because that cheap solder, lead-free stuff, man, that just will not let go of the components. Yeah, I can't bend the darn thing far enough to. Yeah, hopefully I'll have a little mount set up for this. This isn't my work area. I'll walk you over to the work spot here in a second. Just want to get one chip to show you for if this stupid thing would stay still. Come on. Man, that's getting annoying. There it goes. Bent up that last pin pretty good, but the rest come out. Oh, right in the freaking. And you can see it hopefully down in there. There are 14 chip pins. Blasting the crap out of you guys with that damn light. Sorry about that. yeah, if you work end to end, they usually come out pretty good. Obviously, one-handed and tweaking them like that. I'll have to clean up the ends a little bit, but hey, still better than waiting and having to buy the things and every other thing. So I'll get that big one over here in the middle. But that thing gets hot. And walk back to the station here. Try to go easy so it's not such a bumpy ride. And I just need to mount this. Oh, bashing my head. Mount this up over the table. And make it work for my next videos. But anyways, thank you very much for stopping by, checking out the den. And I appreciate it very much. Leave your comments, questions, answers, anything. Any feedback. You know I love it. Thanks again, guys. Got some more coming your way for you. Thank you.